Investing is how wealthy people can clone their efforts and make money without physically working. And by the end of this video, you'll know exactly how investing works. What's up everybody, I am Jaspreet Singh from theminoritymindset.com and welcome to The Minority Mindset. The majority of people go to work every single day to make money, and then they spend this money on rent or their mortgage, on food and a little vacation here or there, and then they wonder where all their money went. Hey, where'd you go? But what if I told you that there was a way that you can clone yourself? You mean like this? Cool. No, I mean clone the way you earn money. That way you don't have to physically go to work each and every day to get paid. Alright, Jaspreet clone, I'm going to sleep. Go make some YouTube videos. Whew. Well, it is possible. And you don't even need a clone who's going to go to work for you while you're sleeping. And that's what we're going to talk about today. But before we get into that, hit that thumbs up button below, because if you don't, then YouTube doesn't share our video with anybody else. Investing is a way for you to multiply your income slowly, but instead of you going to work, you send your money to work, and your money is going to work 24 hours a day, 7 days a week to attract you more money. Now, unlike what everybody on the internet says, it is not easy and it does not happen overnight. It is a slow process for you to grow your money by sending your money out and slowly attracting you more money. This way you can build more wealth. To understand how this works, let's pretend that everything you do is an investment. You need a car, vroom vroom. You can spend $60,000 on a sweet Beamer, or you can spend $8,000 on a nice and used working Toyota. Both cars will safely take you from point A to point B, but when you drive that Beamer, people are gonna go, whoa. But when you're driving the Toyota, they're gonna go, oh. If you buy the Beamer, you are investing that extra $52,000 to hear people say, whoa. With the Toyota, you get to save that $52,000 in your pocket. When it comes time to sell your car, you were gonna sell your car for less than what you bought it for, whether you get the Beamer or the Toyota. But with the Beamer, you're gonna be out tens of thousands of dollars more, but at least you heard people say, whoa. It's the same for your clothes. You can buy $1,000 buying a scarf at Gucci, or you can spend $100 buying a whole wardrobe at Walmart. When everybody sees you in the Gucci, they're gonna go, hey. When they see you in the Walmart, they'll go, hey. In this case, when you buy the Gucci, you are investing $900 more to hear people go, hey! And by the end of the time of your clothes, both of your clothes, whether it's from Gucci or Walmart, they're gonna be worthless. These are your obvious bad investments. I actually call these your consumer expenses, because as soon as you spend your money on these things, whether it's your car, your clothes, things like that, as soon as you spend your money on these things, your money is gone. These consumer expenses are the things that can help you look rich, but they keep you broke. But now, what about the investments that are not consumer expenses and that are not so obvious? Now, you take that $10,000 that you worked so hard for, and now you don't go and buy a car, you don't go and buy clothes, you save it. Now, you think you're doing the right thing, because if you spent that $10,000 on a brand new car, that $10,000 will be worth half of that amount in just a few years. And if you spent that $10,000 on clothes, it would be worthless. Now, your investment isn't doing half bad, because you can open up your bank account in a year or 2 years and still see that you have $10,000 in cash sitting there. If you bought clothes or a car, that $10,000 would be worth nothing. But if you're watching this video, you don't want to make half bad investments. Your goal is to build more wealth so you can live a financially better life. You need to have some money in your savings account, okay? That money is there to protect you from going into debt or to protect you from an emergency. You need that. But your savings are not there to make you rich. Saving your money is financially better than buying a bunch of nice cars and clothes, but it is not going to make you rich. Rich people did not become rich by saving their money. The only way that you can add to your wealth without physically working harder at your job or getting a promotion or working longer hours is by taking your money and now sending this money to work. Not by buying a car or clothes or saving your money, but putting it to work in a way where your money is going to attract you more money. The nice thing about this is your money doesn't get tired. It doesn't need to sleep. It doesn't need days off. It doesn't want long weekends off. And it doesn't need to go to the bathroom, okay? Your money can do a much better job at earning money than you can. And your money's efforts are scalable while your efforts aren't. You can only work 10, 12, 15 hours a day, but after that, you're capped. You cannot work 24 hours a day every single day of your life. It's just not physically possible. But your money can. Your money doesn't have a limit to how hard it can work, and your money is scalable because if you want your money to work harder, you just got to add more fuel, in this case more money, into the fire. You can think of it this way. Let's say you have a $100 bill. Now, you can go to the store and you can buy a nice shirt, and you will come back with a shirt and no money in your hand. Or you can take this $100 bill and you can invest it. Now, your money is going to go away, but after some time, the $100 bill might come back with a friend, another $100 bill. So now you have $200 because this $100 bill got you another friend, another $100 bill, and then you add in another $100 bill into this because you're working hard at your job and you earn some more money. So now you add more money into the mix, and now you have $300 bills that are going to go out and they're going to work to attract you more friends. In this case, more money. If you stick with this plan where you take a little bit of cash and you invest it, meaning you're not using it to buy you clothes or cars, you're taking this money and you're putting it into something boring that's gonna make you money, and now it's out working, and then you're working at your job and you take a little bit of extra money from your job every paycheck and you send this to your investment money, pretty soon you're not gonna be talking about investing hundreds of dollars or thousands of dollars. You're gonna be talking about investing tens of thousands of dollars or hundreds of thousands of dollars or even millions of dollars, because you're going to have more money going out to attract you more money. Now, this is not the funnest thing to do because you're not going to have the coolest clothes or the coolest cars because your money's out making you money. But this process works. The thing that makes it so difficult, and the reason why the majority of people don't do this, is because you need two things. You need dedication and you need consistency for this to work. Dedication means you gotta say no to the Gucci and you gotta say no to the Beamer for a little while until you can actually afford to buy these things without stressing about the money. No, not the Gucci! The truth of the matter is everybody says they want to be rich with their mouths. That's the easy part. But the majority of people are not willing to do what it takes, because if you actually want to be rich and be wealthy, that means you got to stop spending your money on the things that make you look rich today and spend your money on things that will actually make you rich and make you wealthy. And the tough thing about that is you can't show off your investment portfolio the way you can your new car or your new clothes. Yo guys, you want to check out my dividend portfolio? And the consistency means you have to stick with it, because this kind of money growth is very slow in the beginning. And the majority of people don't really want to wait that long. They want to get rich today. And when people have the mindset of, okay, I'm either going to get rich today or I'm going to get rich never, they end up getting rich never. You can think of this wealth building like rolling a snowball. You start by packing up a tight snowball, and then you put it on the ground and you start rolling it, and in the beginning, your snowball is not really growing because it's so small, so it can't attract that much snow very quickly. But if you stick with it and you keep rolling it, eventually your snowball is going to get bigger and bigger and bigger, and pretty soon your snowball is going to be huge, and now your snowball will be able to attract snow and get bigger 100 times faster than it could at the beginning, because now you have a bigger pile of snow that can attract you more snow faster. Your money works the same way. In the beginning, everybody starts off with a small pile of cash and you have to start with that. And so it's going to work slowly and attract you money slowly, but eventually it's going to get bigger, and as it gets bigger, it will work harder to attract you more money because you have more money working for you. The next thing you have to ask yourself is, how do you want to get paid? Because when you take this money and you invest it, there's more than one way that it can attract you money. If you have read our free ebook on money management and investing, you know that one way you can invest your money is going to generate you passive income, which puts more money in your pocket today. And the second way you can invest your money is a way that will make you appreciation, which is a way for you to make more money in the future. And if you haven't read our free ebook on money management and investing, you can do it for free when you sign up for our financial education emails, which are also free. You can get our free ebook and start reading our financial education emails by clicking the link up here or by clicking the link in the description below. By the way, our financial education emails are separate from our financial news emails. Passive income is a way for you to send your money out today. So you invest your money today, and now you're going to make a little bit of money every month or every few months or every year. One way that you can get this type of passive income is by investing your money in businesses, whether it be on the stock market or not. And now, every time this business makes a profit at the end of the year, this business will give you a check of your share of the profit. So now, instead of using your money to go out and buy a brand new wardrobe, you can use your cash to go out and buy, let's say, a 1% share in a clothing store. Now, at the end of the year, if this clothing store made $100,000 of profit and you own 1% of this business, this clothing store will send you a check for $1,000 and you don't have to do any of the work because you're not an employee of the business, you're just an owner of the business, so you're entitled to the profits. A second way that you can get this type of passive income is by investing your money into real estate. And by the way, we talk extensively about real estate investing and stock market investing on our channel, so if you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you do that. Now, let's say you buy a home, not to live in yourself, but for somebody else to live in. Now, the people that are living in your home are going to have to pay you rent every single month for living in your property, whether you are sitting on a beach or whether you're sitting at a desk, because they are living in your property. You bought this asset, this investment, this home, and now they have to pay you rent for using your investment. That means every month you are going to get a $1,000 check from your tenants because you put in the work and you use your cash to buy this asset, this investment, this real estate property that will pay you with passive income. Appreciation is when the value of your investment grows. So if we go back to the business example of you buying a 1% ownership stake in a clothing store. Now, let's say that at the time of you buying this ownership stake, the clothing store was worth $100,000. And now they use the money that you invested and they use the profits to now go out and invest it into their business so they can make more sales and grow bigger. And after a few years, this business isn't worth $100,000, it's worth $500,000. Well, now the value of your investment just grew by 500% because the people that are running the business used your cash to help grow their business, and now your investment grew because of where you invested your money. It's the same with real estate. You might have heard your parents or grandparents talking about how they used to be able to buy homes, beautiful homes, for $20,000. Now that same home is selling for $200,000, $300,000, $500,000. And so because of this appreciation, if you buy a property for $100,000 today and the demand for this area goes up, that property could be worth a lot more in the future. Again, in all of these situations, it's not you physically going to a job to get paid. Now you are using your cash, which means you have to spend less than what you make and use this extra cash that you have and invest it and put it into the right places that are going to make you money. But in all these situations, you're not physically going to work to get paid. Your money is out going to work every single day to attract you more money. Now, are you guaranteed to make money when you invest? No, of course not. Investing has risks. You might even lose money, which is why you need to make sure you always do your own due diligence and don't just blindly listen to a random guy on, YouTube. But this is where financial education comes in handy, because financial education is what guides you and can help you make the right investments so you can mitigate your risk. And if you're looking for an easy way to up your financial education, that's why we have a free ebook and financial education emails for you in the description below. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, share it with one friend. That way we can help spread the word. If you're looking for ways that you can start investing in real estate, even if you don't have a ton of cash to invest in real estate, I already made a video on it, and you can watch this video on YouTube by clicking this button right over here. Thank you for watching, and as always, keep hustling.